what to do with all your stuff. Hey guys, Paul, Divorce Detox. Where I forget, take a look below. There may be a link to a free resource. And divorce, January is the month when people start filing for divorce. And one thing to consider when getting ready to file for divorce is, what are you going to do with all your stuff? And you may be saying, what do you mean? I mean, depending upon your living situation, you may have an apartment, a house, a big car, or depending upon where you're living, and you may have extra quote-unquote stuff, especially if you have like a house or something with multiple rooms. You got all this stuff, so the question is, what are you going to do with it? They have kiddos, they may have stuff. And most divorce programs don't touch at all on downsizing, and Divorce Detox does. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this with regards to housing and what you do. And it sounds really simple, but you also have to consider whose stuff is whose and what are you going to do with it. Because if all of a sudden you find yourself living in your house alone, where your partner has moved out, maybe you've got kids that have gone out with your partner, now you have an empty house, and you may have some things you find that don't belong to you. How are you going to handle the situation? Are you just going to throw it away? Are you going to text your partner, communicate with them to see what's going on with regards to what they want on the property, or how are you going to handle that? As you go through the entire divorce proceedings, you have to consider that as you go. And if you hear a noise in the background, it's because I'm walking in the snow last night, and cars are driving behind me with snow. So again, when you're getting rid of the downsides, consider all these options of what you got going on as far as you need a storage unit, you're going to give stuff to Goodwill, you do a garage sale. You know, I don't have the answer because every situation is different, but it's something you should consider. The other aspect of this is, I highly recommend that when you start downsizing, is go through everything, especially paperwork. And the reason I mention this is you'd be amazed over the years. You keep stuff, copies of stuff, like your name, your date of birth, your social security number, perhaps old checking statements, credit card statements, mortgages, rent receipts, the whole 9 yards. You want to go through, guys, and pull that stuff out because you probably don't want that information floating out there. And we'll talk more about downsizing here as well, because after all, it's a new year, it's January, people get ready for big divorce proceedings to come up, they're excited for the new chapter. So that being said, hope you're doing well. Divorce Detox, we're here to give you help and support you as you go through your divorce process to be as successful as possible. So that's it, guys. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye.